Time 10:00 a.m. Location Dakota Community Center 1188 Dakota Street, 2nd floor Event Hall at the Jonathan Tay Sportsplex Winnipeg, MB R2N3H4. MP D'Entremont will be joined at the announcement by Yarmouth MLA, Nick Hilton. The announcement will be made on behalf of the Honourable Sean Fraser, Minister of Justice and Attorney General of Canada and Minister responsible for the Atlantic Canada Opportunities Agency. Time 11 a.m. AST Locati. The Honourable Evan Solomon, Minister of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Innovation and Minister responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency for Southern Ontario, to make an important announcement to help businesses thrive and drive economic growth. Minister Solomon will be joined by Time 1:30 p.m. Location Hillsborough Park Community Centre 199 Patterson Drive Charlottetown, Pacey 1A6C7. The Alto High-Speed Rail project will be one of Canada's largest infrastructure investments in decades. Building the first high-speed rail network in Canada will turbocharge our economy, create well-paying jobs, support Canadian businesses and industry while delivering to Canadians the transportation. The contraband and unauthorized items seized included cannabis concentrate, marijuana, methamphetamine, hashish, tobacco, and cell phones and accessories. The total estimated institutional value of these seizures is $408,345. The Correctional Service of Canada uses a number of tools to prevent drugs. The pass is designed to make life more affordable for Canadian families and offer them simple solutions to rising living costs. With the Canada Strong Pass, Canadians can explore the country with their loved ones and enjoy cultural, historical, and outdoor activities for free or at a reduced price. D. Thunder Bay, the Honourable Patty Hajdu, Minister of Jobs and Families and Minister responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency for Northern Ontario, on behalf of the Honourable Tim Hodgson, Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, will make a funding announcement regarding Indigenous PA. The Honourable Lena Metledge Diab, Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, and Member of Parliament Shannon Miedema, on behalf of the Honourable Julie DeBrusin, Minister of the Environment, Climate Change and Nature, will make an announcement related to the greening operations at Sable Isle. Toronto, the Honourable Tim Hodgson, Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, will announce federal measures to protect and support Canada's forest sector. A media availability will follow. Time 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. All accredited media are asked to pre-register by emailing media@nrcan-gc.ca. Details. The Honourable Anita Anand, Minister of Foreign Affairs, today participated, on behalf of Prime Minister Mark Carney, in a virtual meeting of the Coalition of the Willing, an important format for supporting Ukraine's security now and in the future. The meeting was co-chaired by Keir Starmer, Prime M. Today, the Honourable François-Philippe Champagne, Minister of Finance and National Revenue, hosted a provincial and territorial finance ministers meeting in Ottawa. Participants discussed the shared national priority of strengthening Canada's economy and enhancing our global competitiveness in it. The arrest and charges stem from a joint forces operation between the Canadian Forces Military Police and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Federal Policing, Central Region's Integrated National Security and Enforcement Team. The charges are as follows. The purpose of this interim review is to determine if the order should be continued, with or without amendment, i.e. whether the requested product exclusion should be granted or not. The tribunal will issue its order in due course. The tribunal is an independent quasi-judicial body that reports to P. The inmate's next of kin have been notified. As in all cases involving the death of an inmate, Correctional Service Canada will review the circumstances. CSC policy requires that the police and the coroner be notified. For immediate release during this period, the Gatineau-bound lane will remain open to vehicular traffic. The boardwalk will remain accessible to pedestrians and cyclists. This closure is necessary to carry out repairs to the bridge lighting system. This measure is intended to ensure user safety and the items seized included tobacco, marijuana, crystal methamphetamine, shatter, as well as a cell phone. The total estimated institutional value of these seizures is approximately $153,431. The Correctional Service of Canada uses a number of tools to prevent drugs from entering its institutions. Ottawa, Yasser Naqvi, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of International Trade and to the Secretary of State, on behalf of the Honourable Tim Hodgson, Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, will announce support for research in energy technologies at the Energy Modelling Hub Annual Forum 2030. The Rapid Extreme Weather Event Attribution System analyzes extreme weather events quickly and shows how human-caused climate change can impact the likelihood of extreme weather events happening. An extreme weather event is when we get unusual or unseasonal extremes compared to historical data. To adapt and prepare for the weather conditions that we can expect with our changing climate, Canadians need accurate, evidence-based information. Environment and Climate Change Canada's scientists released the 2025 to 2026 winter seasonal forecast and launched the expanded Rapid Extreme Weather Event A. These investments will enable communities across the region to modernize, expand, and improve their local transit systems, enhancing service reliability, accessibility, and overall user experience. Planned upgrades may include new vehicles, shelters, accessible stops, scheduling technology, and serve. Gatineau, the Minister of Transport and Leader of the Government in the House of Commons, the Honourable Stephen McKinnon will make an announcement about the next steps for high-speed rail. He will be joined by Martin Imblo, President and Chief Executive Officer of Alto. Media will have an opera. During these sessions, the CSO will outline coverage opportunities, key milestones, and resources available to support your reporting. To register, please contact the CSA's Media Relations Office. A Microsoft Teams link will be provided upon registration. Artemis II will mark the first crewed flight test. Kareem Bardzi, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Industry and Member of Parliament for Tayakoan Parkdale High Park, on behalf of the Honourable Evan Solomon, Minister of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Innovation and Minister responsible for the Federal Economic Development Agency FO. December 10, 2025, Edmonton, Alberta, Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada. A new program funded by the Sustainable Canadian Agricultural Partnership will accelerate expansion in Alberta greenhouses and vertical farms. Albertans want to keep their hard-earned money in the province and support producers by CHEW. Our office has been closely monitoring the CRA's progress. We were pleased to note that taxpayers can expect improvements in a number of areas, such as the percent of callers answered. However, there are still areas that require continued attention, including significant delays in processing complex. For immediate release, the Canadian Centre for Occupational Health and Safety is pleased to announce that Talia Jive-Scarpino, an occupational health and safety management student at Western Continuing Studies, has been awarded the 2025 Chad Bradley Scholarship, a $3,000 prize for future leader. 2 years ago, the Government of Canada launched the Canadian Dental Care Plan, marking the beginning of one of Canada's largest social programs. Today, the program is improving the lives of millions of people by making oral health care more affordable and accessible than ever before. Last May, the Honourable Stephen Four, Secretary of State, and the Honourable Reki Valdez, Minister of Women and Gender Equality, Secretary of State, will announce an update on the Airlift Capability Project, multi-role flight service. There will be a media availability following the announcement. Please. Bringing new innovations onto our electricity grid will ensure that Canada's electricity system continues meeting the needs of Canadians' homes and businesses, providing reliable, affordable, and low-emissions power across the country. Today, the Honourable Tim Hodgson, Minister of Energy and Natura,